Hello, scholars. I will be going over the think about it for step B. And after I go over it, you'll have an opportunity to change your answer for step A if you need to. It's going to give you some guidance on completing your own step B because our answers are most likely going to be slightly different. And it'll also give you some guidance on step C. Just a reminder, the handout is completely optional, but I will be using the handout as I read the question, take some annotations, and just guide you on completing step B. All right, so here we go. Step B, conduct the chance experiment of flipping a coin 10 times and recording the results in the table below. Okay, so I'm seeing here that we are conducting an experiment, right? So just adding a comment right here. Since we are conducting an experiment, this is something that we are going to do, right? Sometimes when you're working on probability, they give you some information, some data, but we're going to create our own data in this question, okay? So I actually want you to conduct this experiment on your own. I'm going to be doing it as well, right? So just find a coin. It could be a penny, it could be a quarter, any coin that you can find, and flip the coin 10 times and go ahead and record it on some scratch paper, or you could record it on the online whiteboard, okay? So just for example, flip a coin and it landed on heads. So now I'm going to go ahead and record that, and I got heads. And I'm going to do that 9 more times for my data. I will go ahead and press pause on this video. Go ahead and do that, and we'll check back on how my experiment went and how your experiment went. All right, scholars, welcome back. So here is my data, right? So if we're talking theoretical probability, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but theoretically, it should have landed on heads 5 out of 10 times. But looking at my data, I did conduct 10 trials, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times that it landed on heads, okay? So I am going to write the observed relative frequency right now, which is what actually happened, okay? So the way you can do that is by creating a fraction, and very similar to how I've made the fractions in class, I'm gonna make a rectangle here so that we could title it so you know where the information is coming from. Your total number of outcomes or your trials is gonna be in your denominator, okay? So I conducted 10 trials. And then in your numerator, you're gonna go ahead and write the desired result. What were you looking for, right? Well, we were trying to find the observed relative frequency of a coin landing on heads. So that's what I will title the numerator. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is what will be in my numerator, okay? And at this moment, let's not worry about simplifying. Let's just go ahead and create the fraction that you got from your data,